His best so far. A lot of field event action coming up over the next hour and a half and more. Saladino, second best in the world so far this year.
Well, there's also the start list for the men's javelin too, and just looking down there, look at that, Harry Hartainen still going, and we'll get right the way down to the man that matter really. Makarov going well at 87 this season, Pitkämäki looking for form, and Andreas Torkelson, the reigning world champion, the double Olympic champion, will complete the field. He's pretty dominant in this. There he is. He had an injury in Shanghai, a groin injury, went away for a while and then came back with 88 meters and 19 and then followed it with 88.30. But Tim, just looking back at the final stage of the 800 again.
Well, De Zorlo of Germany, here he goes, and this javelin competition with the likes of Torkelsen in there, of course, always going to favour the Norwegians. That from De Zorlo is not bad at all, goodness me. First round, best effort so far, 78 metres by Vesely of the Czech Republic. But Zordo, unusually a left-handed thrower, really hits that one hard. Very, very quick arm for a big man. And it's, what, about 83 metres? Not a bad opener at all. 83.14. Well, he's cursing. He's throwing into... In fact, he's got a wind behind him. He's throwing in the opposite direction to the 100-metre runners. I don't think that really does help these boys too much. They like a bit of a wind.
Yeah, they do. They like a slight trail wind, but it's not just a back wind, it's blustery. It's all over the place, and I think that's what the javelin throwers dislike. And Makarov's been going very, very well of late. He's very, very experienced, is Makarov. 87 meters and 12 recently. That's just under the 80-meter mark, so that's not going to change his position. 38 years old he is now. 92.61 his national record. Sat in 2002. He's still going strong. Fourth in Doha, second in Lausanne with 87.12, and that just shows 2 Olympic bronzes in 2000 and 2004. He's been there, been around. 79.25, good enough for second place.
Well, Tero Pitkämäki with his opener. What can he do? Pitkämäki, of course, the world champion back in 2007, but seldom, it seems these days, comes out and takes a victory. Although, to be fair, right at the beginning of this Diamond League season, he won in Shanghai with an 85-metre effort. Chance here to give Torkelsen something to chase, but that is way, way down by his standards. That's poor, around 75, 76 metres. And of course, Torkelsen next to throw, last in the throwing order of the 12 men. Quite a big field. But Torkelsen, a bit of a specialist, doesn't he? Has a bit of the Steve Backley about him. He'll quite often bang out a big one in the first round, and Pitkämäki's just wasted his opportunity.
Well, I'll tell you what, when he went away after the injury in Shanghai with a groin injury, took a break, came back with 88 metres plus. Now, we'll soon see how difficult these wind conditions are, but here's a fella who's won a couple of Olympic titles. He's going to defend his world title as a former world champion, of course, in Pitkämäki. They love to get the crowd involved, and of course Scandinavia with the javelin event over the years has been one of their favourite events. Lots of support, lots of knowledge. Now then, where's that gone? A long way by the look of it. And that is definitely a long way. That's 85 plus, and that shows you that this fella, when it comes to championships, so difficult. He's got a gold or silver at every Olympic, World and European Championship since 2004. He's a European champion, the Olympic champion, the world champion, and he's so laid back. You see him around the hotel, he just sits there, he has a little beer here and there, he enjoys himself. He's gone into the lead. There's nothing special about him, he'll have a word with you. But just going back to that women's one.
2 compatriots.
Stuart Farquhar of New Zealand. The second round of the javelin. Hit that very hard. And that is just short of 85, and that's a very, very good performance indeed by Farquhar. Remember, 85.35 is his best. He's at 81.47. He's through that in Birmingham in the UK just recently. Well, that certainly looks better than that. The Commonwealth silver medalist, and that looks better, and that's going to move him up. Now, what's he done? We've got 85.35 to beat. Oh, 84.21. He's in second. Good throw by Farquhar. What about that? Close to his personal best.
Well, the Anza
Bruto of Kenya really hammer out a very fine steeplechase. The Torkelson throws another huge throw. I turned away from it. He knew that was good. Torkelson really moved into that, hit it very, very hard, and look at that, turns away. The arrogance of the man, but he is the champion, and that is a big, big throw. He's moving way out into the lead. Remember, that's his season's best. World-leading distance, 88 meters and 43 for Andreas Torkelson. He is becoming better and better, and he's going to be very hard to beat. Paul, very impressive.
Well, a really good crowd in the arena. Andreas Torkelson giving them what they want. The longest throw of the season already in this Javelin competition from Torkelson. That came in round 2. This is round 3. He leads by over 4 meters, and that's not bad at all. 84 meters. He may feel he's done enough with that 88.43 in the second round. In second place at the moment is Farkas of New Zealand with that season's best of 84.21. So well over 4 meters the gap between Norwegian, the Olympic champion, and the rest. And maybe these third and fourth round throws are really just going through the motions a little bit for him. He's done a good job already.
Oh, he's done a massive job, really has. This is Jaroslav Baba.
Well, we can head over to the Javelin. This is the 5th round throw for Matthias de Zordo, the German. His best to date, 83.14 is opener, and that looks big. That looks big. It's better. It's much better. That's around 84 meters, maybe just over. He's cursing. As far as I thought. He's such a big fella, monstrous shoulders when he really unleashes it well, and that looked to fly pretty smoothly. I thought it was going further. It's about 83.5, 84 meters. Well, 83.36. He finds another few centimeters, another few inches, but is in third place to Zordo. No change to his position.
The 400-meter hurdles for women.
Back to the Javelin though, which is just coming to its final stages. 6th and final round. Vyacheslav Vesely then in this Javelin competition. Now, his best to date, just over 80 meters. What can the Czech do here? Can he improve? He can. That's big. That's around 83 meters from Vesely. Lifts himself up. Well, I would say at least 2 places with that effort. Not as far as Farkas, 84.21 in second. Remember, Torkelson leading by well over 4 meters with that 88.43 for the second round. But that's not bad at all. 83.44 from Vesely. Great final effort to move into third. Spiegelberg, the Gensur of the USA, Fiafanova, her compatriot, Fabiana Moura of Brazil, who's been fairly dominant this last couple of seasons in the absence of Isinbayeva. But, well, the Russian is there on top. De Zordo now, in 4th place. What can he do? Final effort from De Zordo in this Javelin competition, which has, I wouldn't say killed stone dead by Torkelson's 88-meter effort in the second round, but he certainly made it tough for the others. Now, his best to date, 83.36 in round 5. Oh, that's big. That's much better. It's nowhere near the 88-meter mark that Torkelson has hit tonight. Remember, the world's longest throw of 2011. But it's not bad at all from De Zordo. Gives 100%. He's a huge fella. Dwarfs the likes of Torkelson, I have to say. Barrel-chested. And that's 84.37. It is an improvement. His best effort of the night. Second place for De Zordo. Farkas finishes in third. He actually has passed his final round effort as the New Zealander. And Torkelson, much the same. He's passed his final effort as the Norwegian.
Well, the first kilometre, 2:55.
Well, the mosquitoes in Daegu. Big problem, apparently.
Just update you with the result of the javelin standings, the diamond race. Andreas Torkelsen at 14, Desorda at 9, Friedrich at 5, but certainly Torkelsen is the star act. On the last 3 Diamond League occasions he's thrown over 88 metres, and you just think that the wind conditions weren't good here. They weren't perfect, they weren't bad as it happened, but he performed so well, and so did this woman, Vivian Chariot.